Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a self-employed mama of 4. My husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free using a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. Well, hey you guys, welcome back to another video. This week I am doing a cash stuffing and I will be stuffing a total of $865 into our sinking funds. So let's go ahead and get started with my wallet. This cash stuffing is technically for the third week of November, I believe. So I have my co-pays envelope in my wallet right now because I've been going to the chiropractor. So I'm actually gonna leave this in here and I'm gonna stuff that just like I would stuff my wallet because I'm going back on Monday. Today is Friday, so I'm just gonna leave it in there so I don't accidentally forget it at home. Groceries, we have $15 left over in there. I'm actually gonna pull out my spending cash because we're gonna put that into our savings challenge here at the end of the video. Eating out is empty, drinks is empty. Kids has 10, so I think I'm gonna roll that over. Nails had nothing, but we are going to be stuffing that today. And then kindness has nothing. Miscellaneous has 2 really bad ones. So we'll put those in our $1 savings challenge. So let's go ahead and get to stuffing my wallet here. And this is what I am looking at off camera. I also have my weekly wallet tracker. And I lied, today is not Friday, today is Thursday. So I'm not going to fill out my weekly wallet tracker on camera just because I'm not really rushing through this video, but I do have a ton to do yet before the restock tomorrow. So I do have it here set off to the side. So I will be filling that in off camera. But so for co-pays this week, I am cash stuffing. Oh, it looks like I didn't plan for anything because okay, so I didn't plan anything for co-pays because it was in my wallet. The envelope was in my wallet. And so when I was going through my sinking funds binders, I didn't account for it. So I did plan 50 for medical though. So I think I'm going to put that 50 in co-pays just because I don't think I have enough in here for my chiropractor copay. So 50, 70, 75, 80, 1 and 2. So 82. My copay is $35 when I go in. So I would have been a few dollars short, which would have been okay, but. And then for groceries, I have 15 in here, so I think I'm just gonna roll that over and stuff the rest into my sinking funds envelope. For my personal spending cash, I'm gonna pull that out of low priority. So we stuff our personal spending cash at the beginning of every month. So I think this week I'm gonna do a 50. I don't know if I said this month. I meant to say this week. I don't remember what I said. So we'll put that into a personal spending for this week. All right, eating out, I planned 30, so we're gonna do the usual 10 in my wallet. Drinks, I budgeted a 20 and I'm just gonna put the 20 in my wallet. I think our sinking funds envelope has like 80, which is more than enough. Kids had 10, I'm gonna roll that over. Nails, so this is gonna come out of my self-care envelope. I can't remember if I have, where do I have self-care? I might have self-care in high priority. You'd think I would know. I just switched all my envelopes around though. So sometimes I forget. Yeah, it's right here. So let's see how much I want to bring with me. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, and 20. I'm thinking about getting a pedicure, so I might just bring all of this with me. I won't be spending it all, but I'd rather be safe and bring it all. And then when I get home, I can always put the change back into that envelope. Kindness, let's see. You're doing 5. So I went to Starbucks this week and I just put the 5 I had in here into their little tip container. And then miscellaneous is also going to be getting 5 this week. All right, and my wallet is all ready to go. I've been getting a lot of questions about this wallet. So this will be available during my winter launch, which I have not scheduled yet because I'm waiting for these to arrive. They are currently en route to me, so it shouldn't be too long. And then once I get them in and can kind of take a look at them, I will announce the date of the launch for those wallets. So let's dive into high priority next. So groceries I already stuffed. No, I didn't. We're stuffing the entire 25 into this envelope. So this envelope is just for little things we need to run out and grab. We budget around $1,200 a month for our family of 6, and 100 of that we usually take out in cash for if we need to run out and grab like a gallon of milk or something. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, and 85. We run out of bread and milk all the time and eggs, and it's nice to just be able to run out and grab that stuff. So clothing is getting 100, and I did that in 50s. So now clothing has 51, 52, 250. This is like winter gear, clothing, shoes, like anything for our family of 6. Beauty is getting 30 this week. So now beauty has 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 1, and 2. So 200 and something. Household is also getting 30 this week. So I'm stuffing less than I normally do, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81. Just because this week I decided to sit down. I do it different every once in a while, I'll switch it up. But when determining my denominations and how much I wanted to stuff, at the beginning of the month, I go through and make our budget and just determine a whole lump sum amount for our sinking funds. And then each week I go through and kind of like see what I have in my envelopes and how much I want to stuff that week. And it's then taken out of the lump sum amount we budgeted at the beginning of the month. So for example, if I budget $1,000 at the beginning of the month for the entire month for our sinking funds, divided by 4, that would be $250 a week to stuff into our sinking funds. So then when I'm going through all of our envelopes, like planning out how much I want to cash stuff in my denominations, I'll kind of just go through each of my envelopes and decide how much I want to stuff into each one that week. So that's what I've been doing, is just kind of going through all of my envelopes just to see how much I want to stuff. And this week it just ended up being a lot less, which is okay. So we're probably going to be under budget for our cash stuffing, our sinking funds for this month, for the month of November, but that's okay because the extra is going to go towards paying off debt. I don't want to stuff more than we need right now while we're getting out of debt. So yeah, that's kind of why it's just a bit less. We've hit some goals like Black Friday and the hockey rink. So we're in a good place right now with our sinking funds, so I didn't want to like overstuff them. So pet care is getting 40. So now it has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 25. So 225. And that $1,000, that was an example. Obviously, I budget more than that because I'm usually stuffing like somewhere around, between obviously like 800 and 1,100 a week. So self-care is getting 30. This 10. Got some really bad bills from the bank this week. Baby needs is getting a 10 as well. So now baby needs has 20, 40, 50, 50, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70. $70 in baby needs. Date night is getting a 20. And I did decide what to do with my wedding ring money, so we are going to talk about that when we get there. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150 in date night. Vehicle maintenance is getting 50. So now we have $500 set aside, 600, 700, 758, 850, 900. Seasonal lawn care. So let's see here. For seasonal lawn care, I am doing a 50. And last week I asked you guys what I should do with my wedding ring money. And thank you to everyone who commented. I think I decided what I'm gonna do. Chris said we need $900 for the lawnmower. So let's see what we have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 770, 790, 800, 810. I said lawnmower, I meant snowblower. So 810. So this is what I had saved up for the wedding ring. Probably do a cash condensing next week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 510, 515. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 700, 8, 900. So we're gonna do this. Didn't realize I bumped the camera. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, I don't think I have. I'm gonna grab my thing for this. Hang on. All right, so I will have these available in my shop at some point. I think I want to get through the holidays first before I add another custom thing to my shop. I won't be adding custom envelopes until like after the new year, just because I think the holiday season is going to be so busy and I don't want to like overcommit myself. I want to be able to really enjoy the holidays with my family and not be working constantly. So we'll put this in here for the snowblower to fully fund it. And since we'll be spending this cash relatively soon, I'm not going to put that money in the bank. So we'll just keep that out. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110 in seasonal lawn care. I feel like that's a pretty decent start. So then the rest of this money, so 100, 200, 300, 310, 315, I'm going to deposit this into the bank and that is going to go towards debt. All right, so next up we have medical, and medical is going to be, so it was going to get 50, but I put that into copays instead because I forgot to write down an amount for copays and my chiropractor. So I have one more appointment to do. He's working through some things. I actually have a really bad cold sore right now, and I won't get into it too much because I always sound like a crazy person when I talk about my amazing chiropractor, but he's basically doing some things that will hopefully make it so I never have another cold sore again because I get them periodically. So hockey is going to be getting 20. And so I've been, his like, I don't want to put it in quotes, but kind of like his treatment for this is he wanted me to come back 3 times, which I probably would have anyway because I've been having some headaches, and I haven't had a headache in 4 days. So I'm going to say that's because of him and what he's been helping me with. And yeah, so, but the last time I went in for one of my headaches, I had my cold sore, and he said, I want to test a theory that I have. Like, would you be willing to come back in 2 more times after this so I can hopefully make it so you don't get another cold sore? And of course I was like, yeah, sure. Twist my arm to get me back to the chiropractor. So $50 for hockey, I think. Oh no, I'm doing 20 this week. Did I already put it in there? I don't know. See, now I'm talking and I get distracted. 500, 550, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730. I feel like I double stuffed that. We'll have to see. Hockey rink is fully funded. Tax prep is getting 40, so we're gonna have to increase this because I think we're gonna go with those people, the new tax people. 100, 200, 300, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 460, 65, 470. They just do a lot of like other types of services that I'm gonna need, like help with QuickBooks and payroll for my sister and like all that kind of stuff. So, oh, miscellaneous I already stuffed in my wallet, so we won't be stuffing any more in there this week. All right, next we'll do our low priority sinking funds. So eating out is going to be getting $20 this week. So now we have 30. So I budgeted 30, just to be clear. I budgeted 30. I put 10 in my wallet already, so I'm putting the remaining 20 in here because my husband and I share these envelopes, so that way he can come out and grab it if he needs to. Oh, drinks, I've budgeted 20 and I put that in my wallet, so we have 90 left in our envelope. So if Chris needs to run out and grab something, he can. My spending cash and Chris's spending cash was already stuffed at the beginning of the month. Kids is going to be getting a 20, so now they have 80. And this is like their yes envelope. So crafts for Rowan, treats for Eli, because Eli believes firmly that, I'm not stuffing family fun. Eli believes firmly that anytime we go to any store, he needs to have a bag of Lay's potato chips. So Antonio is getting his regular $10. So now he has $50, $60, $70, $80 in his envelope. Antonio is our little through Big Brothers Big Sisters. So this is just like activity money. So when he comes, we have money to go out and do some activities. Birthdays is getting a 20. Bristol is next up. We just had Rowan's birthday. Bristol's in December, Eli's in January, and Liam will be in March. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630 in birthday parties. And this birthday parties fund, I use that for everything that has to do with their birthday party. So beverages, adult beverages, the food that we have, the birthday cake, the decorations, and all of that. So gifts is getting 15. So I wanted to get this envelope back up to 300 because that's kind of like fully funded in my opinion. So 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 300. So when I do my cash condensing, I'll probably stick a fully funded placeholder in there. And then if we pull cash out of here for a gift, which we will have to because we have a lot of birthdays in our family, like cousins and stuff, all that coming up. So my nieces and nephews and Chris's nieces and nephews, that's what I mean by cousins, our kids' cousins. But yeah, so a lot of birthdays coming up. So this won't stay fully funded, but it just gives me a good reminder that when I'm doing my cash planning, I don't need to really look at this if it's got a fully funded placeholder in there. All right, home is getting 20. So now I have 40. I hope I'm making sense in this video. I feel a little bit brain fogged today because I've got a lot on my mind. So I hope I'm making sense. So freeze dryer. So my sister and I are both saving up to split a freeze dryer. And so I'm not going to start stuffing this until we're debt free, but I wanted to like make the envelope and have it in here. Maybe as a little bit of motivation to like stay on track to get our debt paid off. Organizing is getting $10. So now we have 80 in here. This is what happens when these bills are so thin. Renovations is getting 50. So now we have 100, 200, 300, 354, 420, 440, 450. Memberships is fully funded. Back to school is getting 20. So now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 185 in back to school. I decided to increase our weekly amount for this one because Rowan starts kindergarten in the fall and she'll need uniforms this year and they are a little bit spendy. Travel is getting 5. So now it has 51, 20, 40, 50, 55, 155. All right, that is it for our low priority sinking funds. The Sophies are also on their way, you guys. So as soon as these things start arriving, we're just gonna process through them and launch them. I don't know if I'll do like one big launch because things are like gonna be coming in at different times. So just keep an eye on the shop, keep an eye on my Instagram, my community page here on YouTube. All right, so holiday sinking funds. Valentine's Day is getting 5. Most of these holidays are getting 5, which is another reason my amount this week is so low. But 100, 120, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 155 in Valentine's Day. It's just little, I like to make like a little gift. It's technically, I have these little boxes that I reuse every year. And I just put some treats in there for the kids and get them a balloon. Easter's getting 5. So now it has 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Fourth of July is also getting 5. So now it has 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, $90. This is mostly our, I could just name this envelope fireworks. Fireworks fund. Halloween is also getting 5. So now we have 105. I had a bunch of money left over in here, so I moved it into Thanksgiving. So now we've got more in Thanksgiving, which is good. But I think we're hosting this year, and I think we're kind of fully funded for this. So 100, 200, 250, 3, 20, 40, 60, 75. So 375 for Thanksgiving. So that'll be good for beverages. And then we're taking care of the turkey this year. So Black Friday is fully funded. Christmas is getting a 50. So now Christmas has 1,000, 11, 12, 13, 1,400, 1,450, 1,500, 10, 20, 21. 1,521. And I have done some Christmas shopping for the kids already. New Year's Eve is getting a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I messed up somewhere, but it's okay. I think I know where it was. 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. We're hosting New Year's Eve too, which is why I'm putting a little bit more in there than normal. Fall is getting 5, so we now have 15. Winter is getting 5 as well. So I moved the extra fall money into winter. So now we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 275. And I think I'm just going to keep doing that. Like when winter's over, if we still have a bunch of money in there, I'll just move it into spring, which already has quite a bit. So spring, 100, 105, 10, 15, 25. 125 in spring. Summer, also getting a 5. So summer has 100, oh my God, 10, 15, 25, 35 in summer. And then seasonal decor is supposed to get 25. So I think I did mess up with one of my 20s. So I'll just catch that when I'm editing and then move it into seasonal decor. 100, 152, 253, 320, 325. Or maybe I'll just leave it where it's at because this envelope really doesn't need any more money. So $325 in seasonal decor. And then we will end the video by stuffing my savings challenges. So I keep those in my Lizzie binder because I need like the bigger rings for this. So I've got 2 $1 bills to add. Yuck, these are bad. This is my $1 savings challenge. I've condensed it quite a bit, but these are all the $1 bills I've saved since the beginning of the year. And it's just rollover money from my wallet. So basically money that I chose not to spend. No 5s this week, but we do have 2 10s. So we'll put those in here. Same thing with these 10s. It's just money that I've chosen not to spend out of my wallet. So we've got 2 of them. So 1, 2. And I do count this money at the beginning of every month. So I did count it at the beginning of November. We'll count it again at the beginning of December. And then at the beginning of January, we'll count it up and decide what we're going to do with it. Maybe put it into some other savings challenges. I don't know. But my $20 savings challenge is getting pretty full, which is really exciting because those usually come from my spending cash. I just like, unless I am out physically shopping, there's just not a lot that I want to spend that cash on. It's usually like drinks and eating out. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope my video blessed you in some way, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one.